Namaskar. One of the secrets of success in life is patience. The greatest men that have ever lived were patient. When they set their mind to do something, they waited for the right time and conditions to fall into place before taking action. They knew that if they tried to rush the process, they would only end up causing harm to themselves or others. These men understood the importance of timing and how to read the signs. They didn't just dive into things head first without considering the consequences. Instead, they took the time to plan ahead and make sure everything was in order before they acted. As a result, they were able to achieve great things that would not have been possible if they had been impatient. This is the fourth episode of our series on the 7 secrets of the great men. Today, we will discuss how to be patient to achieve success in life. Let us begin. Point number 1. Know the difference between being patient and being lazy. Being patient is not the same as being lazy. People confuse these two terms all the time, but it is important to understand the difference between them. Being patient means being able to wait calmly while being prepared to take action when the time is right. On the other hand, being lazy means being unwilling to exert yourself and avoid doing things that require effort. It is also often accompanied by a lack of self-discipline and a negative attitude. When you are patient, you are able to stay calm and focused even when things don't go your way. You understand that sometimes you have to wait for the right moment to take action. For example, imagine you are playing a game of chess. You need to carefully consider your options and plan your moves ahead of time. This takes patience. But being lazy would mean not making any effort to think through your moves and simply hoping that things will work out in your favor. Another example is when you are waiting for an opportunity to come along. For example, let's say you want to start your own business. You may have to wait some time before you have enough money saved up to start your business. In this case, being patient means saving up the money you need and preparing yourself for when the right opportunity arises. It does not mean giving up on your dreams or being passive. Being lazy, on the other hand, would mean not even trying to prepare yourself for the opportunity. It's not about being too tired to try. It's about lacking the motivation and self-control to put in the necessary work. In essence, being patient means being proactive in your efforts to achieve success, while being lazy means being passive. As a man, it is important to understand the difference between the two and strive to cultivate patience while avoiding laziness. Point number 2. Develop a strong mindset. As we discussed earlier, being patient is not the same as being lazy. To be truly patient, you need to develop a strong mindset that allows you to wait calmly while still being ready to take action when the time is right. Here are some tips to help you develop the right mindset. First, focus on your long-term goals. When you are focused on your long-term goals, you will be less likely to get caught up in the small setbacks and delays that are inevitable in any journey towards success. Remember that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was any other great accomplishment. Be willing to wait for the right opportunities and be prepared to seize them when they arise. Next, practice positive self-talk. When negative thoughts start to creep in, telling yourself that you can't do something or that things won't work out, it's important to counter them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your past accomplishments and the progress you've made towards your goals. Positive self-talk can help you maintain a positive attitude and keep moving forward even when things get tough. Finally, learn to accept the things you cannot control. There are many things in life that are beyond our control. Trying to force things to happen often leads to frustration and impatience. Instead, learn to accept the things you cannot change and focus your energy on the things you can. This is a powerful mindset that will serve you well in all areas of your life. By developing this mindset, you will be better able to deal with the inevitable setbacks and delays that come with any journey towards success. Point number 3. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is essential for cultivating patience. Without self-discipline, it is easy to give into negative emotions such as frustration and despair, especially when faced with delays or obstacles. However, by practicing self-discipline, you can learn to control your reactions and maintain a positive attitude even when things don't go your way. Here are some tips to help you practice self-discipline in your journey to becoming more patient. First, start with the basics like taking care of your physical health. Eat healthy foods, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. When you take care of your body, you will have more energy and willpower to resist negative emotions and stay focused on your goals. Next, learn to prioritize your tasks. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks are more important than others. Learn to identify the most important tasks and focus your energy on completing them first. This will help you stay focused and avoid getting sidetracked by less important tasks. Finally, reward yourself for your progress. When you accomplish something, no matter how small it may seem, take some time to celebrate your success. This will help you stay motivated and reinforce the connection between your hard work and your achievements. Remember that becoming more patient is a journey, not a destination. Be kind to yourself when you make mistakes and celebrate your progress along the way. Point number 4, focus on your breath. When you are feeling impatient, take a few deep breaths to calm down. Deep breathing exercises can help you relax and focus on the present moment. By focusing on your breath, you can let go of negative emotions such as frustration and anxiety, and replace them with feelings of calmness and control. There are several deep breathing exercises you can try. One simple exercise is to inhale deeply through your nose, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Another exercise is to inhale while counting to 5, then hold your breath for 5 seconds and exhale while counting to 5. You can also try box breathing, which involves inhaling, holding your breath, exhaling, and holding your breath again, all for a count of 4. Each type of breathing exercise has its own unique benefits. So try different ones and find what works best for you. In addition to these exercises, it can also be helpful to focus on the sensations of your breath as it flows in and out of your body. You can also try visualizing your breath as a color or a shape to make it more interesting and engaging. By focusing on your breath, you can train your body and mind to relax and let go of negative emotions. This can be extremely beneficial in situations where you feel impatient or overwhelmed. In conclusion, my brothers, being patient is a virtue that all successful men possess. It is the ability to wait calmly for the right moment to take action and seize opportunities when they arise. By knowing the difference between being patient and being lazy, developing a strong mindset, practicing self-discipline, and focusing on your breath, you can cultivate patience in your own life and become a more successful man. Remember that patience is not a passive trait. It requires active effort and practice, but the rewards of cultivating patience are immense. With patience, you will be able to stay calm and focused in the face of adversity, seize opportunities when they arise, and ultimately achieve greater success in all areas of your life. Embrace patience as a key part of your journey towards greatness, and watch as it unlocks new possibilities and success for you. Stay patient, stay focused, and keep moving forward towards your goals. The rewards will be worth it.